If you give a person shoulders to bear responsibility, to take charge, you give a person ambition to see his calling, he's going to see himself as a messenger of HaKadosh Baruch Hu to build Torah. These years, they have to create the man. These years, they have to create the vision, the passion. You need to be used so there'll be more kavod for HaKadosh Baruch Hu on this world. You need to be used so that Klal Yisrael will benefit. You have to be the most you could be. It is so important for boys in today's day and age to develop a love for Torah. Not just learn Torah, but to love Torah.
The only way to reach a child is only with goodness, enthusing them with the geschmack of learning.
Basically, my job is to come in and teach and to focus on the Bachrim and be able to build strong soldiers for Hashem Yisbarach.
I want that the boys should come to Shir and they should see the geschmack about being a Yid, make the jump to become full-fledged B'nai Torah. We want to do the best that we can for every Talmud, both in Ruchnius and in Gashmius.
In most places, right? You have like one Rebbe you connect to. That's where this yeshiva differs.
Every Rebbe is just trying to help you daven better and help to actually make you want to do it instead of just have to do it.
It's just amazing how you can have a kasher with every single Rebbe so strong.
Most of the Rebbeim, I feel like I could go and have like an open conversation and he will help me.
I think if you really care, then you care enough to say no and to do the uncomfortable.
Rabbi Pechter created an atmosphere where there's tremendous discipline, yet there's also tremendous love. And that discipline is given through love.
To me, love means you'll even risk their liking you for their benefit.
Some people say he's strict, but he does it because he cares. It's a very structured yeshiva, and it's very good because when you have structure, you become successful.
We came here to check out the yeshiva with Dovi, and we were completely blown away by Rabbi Pechter's understanding of today's Bachrim and how to reach them and how to teach them become men.
My Pechter shaped me and he guided me through every step. And without that, I have nothing. I owe him everything.
Rabbi Pechter is a role model, someone that can teach you how to really live your life the right way.
He is strict. That's his way of helping kids. When they worked with Rabbi Pechter worked with them, they came out of school and they're amazing kids.
Ohavei Torah is an incredible place where you have a manal that is very, very focused also on bringing out the best in a Rebbe. And you always feel like a man on the mission.
Ohavei has one of the best limudei chol of any yeshiva.
You know, limudei chol is part of the circle that surrounds the center of limudei kodesh. If your person is anchored in kodesh, in avodas Hashem, so then that spreads to all facets of his life.
I take the secular department of the yeshiva very, very seriously. You're taking math, you're not just getting by, you're going to learn math the best way possible. And I'm not going to take any shortcuts.
They have, regions and APs. They have so many different subjects.
I learned how to take a test. I learned how to study. I learned how to really focus.
I got an honors advanced diploma. It's the highest diploma you can get. Colleges like to see that. They see that you put in work.
When I graduated school, I could go to college. I could go anywhere.
Today, Shlomi is a magnificent human being, happy, focused, driven, ambitious, and on a lifelong path of avodas Hashem.
You would ask any kid in the yeshiva, how was I then? They're going to tell you stories and stories.
It took a while for him to take all that energy that he has and channel it.
My Rebbe never gave up on me, no matter whatever happened.
He wanted to change who he was. He went to learning full time, making use of his time, valuing it.
He's a great guy. He's now the best bacher in yeshiva. I look up to him.
It's an incredible transformation. It's just something it's like in yeshiva, something that we could just look up to and strive for.
Just
So you constantly walk in the Beis Medrash and you see that guy, it's like, oh, I want to learn too.
Shlomi is an example of how hard work and perseverance and the Torah itself can change a person. I look up to the way that he is so persistent and he never gives up and he works so hard. And you'll hear stories of Shlomi staying up till 4 a.m, staying up all night.
Menachem is Kanai Nahara, very, very gifted intellectually.
In 9th grade, there were times when I didn't feel prepared, and I said, I can't do it. And I was always told, in Ohavei, you can do it, and you will do it. I took the SAT at the end of 11th grade, and I got nearly perfect score, and that put me in the running for something called the National Merit Scholarship, which is given to the top 0.01% of high school students.
He aced it. He's scholarships, everything.
Really, to be able to sit and persevere through it, that's something that I gained in Ohavei that I never thought I would have.
Eli's a bacher that went through many difficulties in life, and he is soaring to make himself the biggest Ben Torah possible.
I was in 9th grade. I didn't hate learning, I just didn't obtain love for it yet.
He came in 11th grade. He came last year. It was his first year, so it was a little tough in the beginning for him, you know. I wanted to get a really good mark in my Bechina. It was one of the goals for me. And my Rebbe, he specifically saw that it was very important to me. I did well. Baruch Hashem, I did extremely well. And then I'll go home after, and it was like a snowy day. Oh, and I hear a knock on the door. I'm like, who is that? And all of a sudden I hear Rabbi Shlomo, and I'm like, and he's holding 2 cakes. It's not a close drive. It's all the way from Muncie. He saw I was working hard, and I reached that benchmark I wanted, and he just wanted to show that he was so proud of me. And that's just a perfect example of what this yeshiva is like.
I'm so proud of Shlomi. I'm so proud of Menachem. I'm so proud of Eli. Each and every one of them conquered themselves to become more and more of themselves. This is exactly why we made the yeshiva. That by the time the boys leave in 12th grade, they be men. They be people with vision.
I look up to 12th graders. I want to be like them. They look like they're going to be very successful. And I want to be successful.
I want to be learning as much as I possibly can, really. I want to be a Gadol Hadar.
I want to be able to lead a life that's encompassed by Torah, but still be able to lead a successful life with a successful career.
I think I want to go into business. I want to go to medical school, be a doctor.
They set me up for both. If I want to go to the learning track, they've given me 4 years of excellent learning. If I want to go to the English track, they built me up where I have all the regents and I have the APs. They're making it my choice.
I can't think of a better place than Ohavei Torah for our son. I have no idea where life is going to take him, but I know that the foundation that he got in Ohavei Torah is going to make a difference no matter where he is.
I think Yeshiva's mission is, with tenacity and with hasmada and with diligence, you can accomplish anything.
This yeshiva, it's like a lifesaver. For me specifically, it's really been amazing. It's changed my whole life.
I see that in front of my eyes. Boys becoming men. Men that have shoulders, that will take responsibility for themselves, for their wives, for their children, for their surroundings, their shul, their communities, and all of Klal Yisrael. If you really, really want to accomplish something, and you're ready to do whatever it takes to accomplish it, HaKadosh Baruch Hu will make sure it happens. And the sky's the limit.